Shoot. I don't think this moves the rail I'm interested in. Eureka! Now I just need something to cover me while I'm in the wagon. Glue! Just what I was looking for. If I'm not wrong, I've got all I need to make my cover. Time has come to put my plan to the test. Fingers crossed this works.
If you don't tell me how it ends, I'll never forgive you.
Wait a minute, here's another wagon.
I don't care. I want to know how the story ends.
You're a pain in the bum. Make sure it's all there and I'll tell you.
Finally. 1, 2, 3. All right, filled to the brim. 15 boxes per layer. Now, tell me.
Nope.
What? Why not?
I've realized that the best thing about the story is how desperate you are to hear what happens.
You've got some nerve. You'll pay for this.
What are you doing? Get off me, you lunatic!
I wonder where this leads.
Proceed, brother.
I'll need one of those costumes to get through. Psst! Hey! Over here! Now that I look the part, let's knock.
Show me your token, brother.
Oh, I must have forgotten it in my other robe.
No token, no entry.
Dr. Finney is part of this conspiracy. That explains a few things. Like why they tried to lock me up in the mental hospital. The note he wrote was a trap. He'll be knocked out for a while, but tied up, just in case. Huh? Another statuette from the Tomb of Kiosk. Seems like every member of this Brotherhood has one.
Show me your token, brother. Welcome, Brother Ra. The meeting will begin soon.
The belly of the beast. I should look for an escape route, just in case. In the meantime, I'll have a little chat with our hooded brothers. They all look like the Egyptian gods I saw at the tomb of Kiosk. Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door. But I won't be able to change it unless he's distracted. Hey, that's my token, so this is my seat. I'd prefer a place closer to that door on the right, though, just in case. Reminds me of that statuette I found in the Maharaja's secretary's office. Looks like the presiding seat at the table. Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door. But I won't be able to change it unless he's distracted.
I salute you, brother.
I know.
Beg your pardon?
You can't hide anything from me.
Sorry, but I don't understand.
Don't play fool with me. You let the poet go free. Even mad, he knows too much.
Oh, yes, yes. I'll fix that, brother.
Indeed you will. The Grand Master does not forgive failure.
Phew, that was close.
I'm watching you, always.
Well, I think that we should stop using hollow cigars. We know that, dear.
I did my best to defend Abu-Din. Please, brother.
Deal with the Grandmaster yourself, donkey desert god.
For the 100th time, Set is a mighty jackal, not a donkey. Ah, wise brother Ra, you are my last salvation. Abu-Din did not fall because of me. It was because of those blasted spies. Defend me before the Grandmaster, please.
All right, all right. But in return, I'll ask you for a favor.
I'll do anything.
You will call a truce with Patrash Pasha and his Bedouins.
How? But they hate my guts. I can't.
No excuses. You'll bargain with them and shower them with gifts.
All right.
I'm watching you, always.
Beautiful, isn't it? A map of our current operations. I made it myself. The Far East will be a big market if we lose the route to the west. Now that we have no spies in the military bungalow, we need a replacement, or silence that meddling major once and for all. Gaibajama is the headquarters, as you well know. From here we control all the routes to Asia, east and west. After the fall of Abu Din, we will need a new base near the Red Sea. We use the tomb of Kiosk as a warehouse and headquarters for Cairo. The curse of the Pharaoh keeps the curious away. Morocco has potential. There are contacts in Baghdad interested in doing business.
Could be a way out if everything goes south. Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door. But I won't be able to change it unless he's distracted. A cat goddess, similar to the drawing I saw in Egypt. An eye? Huh, I think I know who this seat belongs to. Reminds me of the statuette I found in Fuad's office. The professor told me about this crocodile god. Sebek, maybe?
I've heard that Brother Thoth will be unavailable from this meeting onward. Why don't we offer his seat to my good friend Miss Suhi?
Silence, you fool! Saying our names or showing our faces is forbidden.
Oh yes, my apologies.
My dear Ra, there you are. Finally, some clever conversation round here.
Why, yes, indeed. So, when will the meeting start?
As soon as Brother Neckbet arrives. He's making us wait, as usual, to boost his self-importance.
But why don't we?
Why not use tin cans? Cans of anchovies, or tomatoes, or crab.
When will the meeting begin?
When Brother Neckbet arrives.
What about the Grand Master? Will he be joining us too?
Why so many questions, Brother Knoom?
I am loyal, I swear it. Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Then prove it by waiting there until the meeting starts. I'm watching you, always.
Greetings, Brother Ra. Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Huh? Mind if I swap seats?
Why should I?
Because there was a mistake on the labels. You didn't receive the memo?
I wasn't aware of any memo.
You'd be sitting closer to the center, and the ones in charge.
Oh, I see, yes. But Brother Horace will never allow it.
I'll take care of that. You just go and change the sigils. So, brother, do you fear there may be spies present tonight?
Why? You have anything to confess?
I just want you to keep up the good work.
I'll be vigilant as always. Never forget that.
Sit. Brothers, except for our leader who was unable to come, we are all present. The session can begin. First, important news. We've gotten rid of the Maharaja of Guy Pajama for good. As we speak, he has lost his reason. Nothing more than stands in the way of... Hello? Yes, security? What? A message from Cairo. Our situation is dire. Our Cairo headquarters has been discovered. Only our leader was able to get away. He's coming here by air. What? Knocked out? brothers! There is a traitor in our midst. Our rules do not allow us to show our faces, so you will whisper the password to me one by one. And whoever is unable to give it will be executed immediately. You start. Give me the password.
Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Idiot! Couldn't you have whispered it? Now everyone knows. All right then, I'll go into the next room. You will come in one after the other, and give me the password of our last meeting. Fast!
Next. 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 The last one.
And now, let's take a peek at the faces of the Brotherhood. The Fakir, of course. A Japanese man I've never met before. Mrs. Snowball. So this one must be... Mr. Snowball, of course. Colonel Fouad, just as I thought. The Maharaja's secretary. So much for the loyal advisor. What a crew.
The only one left is the notorious Grand Ma... Huh? Crikey!
Only an imbecile would trip on his own clothes. Oh!
You were saying?
Ah! Stupid robes. Ah. Like I said, imbecile.
Wait! This is ridiculous! I suggest we take off these robes and continue with the chase.
Deal. I'll go first.
Of course. It's only fair.
Now you. Take your time.
All right. Now wait until I... Hey! That's not fair! Give up! You're done!
The only ones who are done are all those fools. As long as our leader is alive, the Brotherhood will persevere.
Sooner or later, the Grand Master will fall too!
How dare you pronounce his name?
I didn't! That's his title! You're going to pay for all the people who turned mad!
You! I forgot how insufferable you are!
Don't worry, you won't have to see me once you're in jail.
Must you answer back every time?
Absolutely! You're going to pay for all the people you've turned mad.
You are going to pay for all the people you've turned mad. You are so naive. No one gets what they deserve. The world's a dark place.
I will never accept something like that.
Ha! That's exactly what the last Maharaja said.
You're despicable. He adored his nephew. And now, because of you, he thinks he's driving in the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yes, that was a good one.
Come back here, you coward! Quit now! You've nowhere to run!
You're not the one who decides that.
The palace is filled with guards!
Nothing that a poisoned dart can fix.
I'll get you, if it's the last thing I do! Where did he go?
An intruder! Get him!
Crumbs!
Surrender! You're trapped! He's too far away. Block his way!
Crikey, it's locked.
You can't always scurry off like that, you rat!
Another locked door. That's bad.
Why don't you come here, so we can talk
I
like
can't
adults?
believe it. This door is locked.
If we let him get away, they'll kill us. Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you.
You have no way out.
In the name of the law, hands up!
Snowy! You're okay. Oh, my dear friend.
Congratulations, dear friend. You've pulled off a masterstroke.
What? But don't you want to arrest me anymore?
We now know that you and your dog are innocent. The police raided their hideout in Cairo and found a blacklist that included your name.
There was also a plan of this hideout. That's how we discovered...
He's got away again. Oh, after him.
We'll get it, young man.
As soon as we got out, we learned that someone had taken the prince and helped the fakir escape. There was no time to despair. We needed the fastest car to chase down the villains. I got behind the wheel and stepped on the accelerator, determined to stop the Brotherhood once and for all. A few miles further, in the middle of the jungle, I spotted their car. It took me a few more miles to realize that Thompson and Thompson were gone.
Who's the driver? Thompson, what do you think? You don't know what to say, huh? Perhaps Thompson has an idea. Friends? Are you here? Friends? They're gone. Surely they got scared. This is not for everyone, even for grown men like them. What a leap! I hope the car holds on. Well, Snowy, Thompson and Thompson left us. We'll have to save the prince on our own. I hope the roads join back together. If not, we're done. We can't lose them. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Let's see how fast this thing could go. Don't worry, the road looks pretty straight. Or maybe I'm speaking too soon. Oh no, we've lost them. We can't lose them. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Let's see how fast this thing can go. Don't worry, the road looks pretty straight. maybe I'm speaking too soon. Whatever. I got some good practice driving to the asylum with Slotsky and the Professor. But how dare they risk a child's life driving on a road like this? Let's see how fast this thing can go. Don't worry, the road looks pretty straight. Or maybe I'm speaking too soon. Whatever. I got some good practice driving to the asylum with Slotsky and the Professor. But how dare they risk a child's life driving on a road like this? Not easy to catch up to them. How hard it is to catch up with such a driver. Tighten your grip. I have to hit the brakes. I failed. That driver doesn't seem too worried about dying. Fear not, Snowy. That driver, you know I always keep my word. Fear not, Snowy. We'll save him, I promise. You know I always keep my word. Let's see how fast this thing can go. I bet the old Maharaja would have burned rubber in this thing, which is exactly what we're gonna do. If we keep up this pace, we'll definitely catch up to them. This road has to end somewhere.
Let's see how good a driver you are.
Where? Oh no. The prince. Oh devils. Poor prince. He didn't deserve such a terrible death. There's nothing we can do.
Agree.
How? Don't come any closer.
What?
Oh no, not again. I must resist. The eyes. The eyes.
Bring him and leave him next to the prince. Yes, Grandmaster. We can finally finish this little vermin. Poison him. I want him to go crazy.
As you wish, Grandmaster.
First, though, I want to ask him a few questions. Poison him. I want him to go crazy.
As you wish, Grandmaster.
First, though, I want to ask him a few questions. All right, Tintin, who sent you?
I was sent on a mission as a reporter to Shanghai.
I see. So you ran into us by chance, did you? Let me think about my next question. What the devil? Could it be that dog again?
How did you help the Maharaja fight off the Fakir's poison dart in the palace?
It wasn't him in the bed.
Don't you lie to me. Think about it first before you answer.
Grandmaster, we'd better leave here soon. Maybe the dog...
I don't care about that darn dog. I need more time. Did you think about what you're going to say?
Yes.
Well then speak.
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Grandmaster, if it's not the dog, maybe there's a spirit trying to kill us.
I am not afraid of the living, and even less of the dead. How do you escape death over and over?
Good people are lucky.
Oh, I cannot take this guy anymore. I'm out of here. Fakir, finish him.
Huh? What happened? Snowy, did you do that? Well done. You're the best coconut and stone thrower I've ever met. But what about the prince? All is not lost yet. Snowy, you keep an eye on the fakir. I'll rescue the prince.
But someday, he will be a snake. I was just a boy too, but I made my whole family go bankrupt. But I did have a choice. I could have been a sponge fisherman like my father, that pathetic loser. But I would never have left Greece. I would have been a nobody my whole life, dropped on Leros, that hellhole of an island. Men like me don't trip over pebbles. But what would you know? You're a spoiled little brat who always had everything. Just like the prince and that whole family of worthless bums. Ha! Only if he makes it out alive. Don't you dare ask me for mercy! Because of you, my organization is a mess. My throat's confiscated. My people and I won't go down alone. Remember that.
By thunder! Thunder! That was close.
There's no turning back now. I've come too far to disappear. There's no middle ground. Either you win or I win.
I will never accept something like that!
All my ears are healthy words. Save your breath. No, on the contrary, I won't.
Isn't over! It's over! You've nowhere to run!
Fast!
Leave the prince on the ground!
All right. All right.
Slowly! Now, turn!
Sure.
No! Hold on! It's over! You've nowhere to run!
Fast!
Leave the prince on the ground!
All right. All right.
Slowly! Now, turn!
Sure.
No! Hold on! Your Highness! Are you all right? Huh?
Damnation! Missed!
Wretch. Who was he? Will we ever know? Or has he taken his secret with him forever? Once we got back to the palace, I witnessed one of the most moving scenes of my life.
Oh, my son. I was so scared.
After that, the rest was celebration. The Maharaja even invited me to be a part of the parade on his elephant.
Tintin, when you arrived in Gaikujang, unrest and fear reigned. But now, thanks to you, opium has disappeared from our fields. We are back to growing rice. and we can now feed our people again. I'll never thank you enough.
The prince's safety is payment enough for...
Prostrate yourselves before Ramses II.
Don't be silly. They are here for me, Napoleon the First.
Maybe there's something you can do for me, Your Highness.
Just this once I go by car, but for the next time, have my noble horse Marengo ready.
If it's true that you're taking me back to Egypt, take me however you wish. I don't care.
Thanks to the Maharaja, we were able to send Professor and Slotsky to the mental hospital while we searched for a cure for them. With all the loose ends tied, I thought it would be time to leave, but it wasn't. The Maharaja invited me to stay in the palace as his guest for as long as I wished. Thanks to this, the prince found a good friend to play with. I have had a wonderful stay at the Guy Pajama Palace, but now it is time to leave. I must go to Shanghai and finish the mission that was entrusted to me. Once I'm there, I'll write to you again. Yours sincerely, Tintin, reporter. Let's go, Snowy.